Hello Year 1, it's Friday the 29th of January and this is your English lesson for today. We are looking at editing your work that you did on Wednesday. So our objective today then is about learning to edit our work. We are going to remember to use our capital letters, our finger spaces, our full stops, and we're also going to look at our adjectives. Here are a couple of questions. Let me just get the pointer. Here are a couple of questions I want you to think about. So firstly, does your sentence make sense? So read your writing back to yourself from Wednesday. Does your sentence make sense? Can you use more adventurous adjectives? And I will show you what I mean by that in a minute. And a lot of us need to focus on this, and I'd like this to be one of your focuses for today for all of you. Are your words sat on the line here, or are they floating above in the sky, or are they sinking below? Okay, so really think about your writing today, your handwriting, the size of it, the finger spaces in between, and trying to sit those letters on the line. That all comes with practice. So let's really focus on our handwriting today. Okay, so we're just going to look at a couple of examples together. So at the beginning of the week, I showed you some pictures of the different houses from the Three Little Pigs. And we'll look at this one together and just see this sentence here. Can you see my mistakes or how I can improve it? So let me read it. The straw, I can see it's the right all sound, house is, remembered it's a s on the end of the word is, not a z. The straw house is wobbly and weak. I'm going back here and I know I need a capital letter because it's the beginning of the sentences. There was something that just wasn't quite right at the bottom. Not at the bottom, sorry, at the end of the sentence. Wobbly and weak. Have a think. What's not quite right along here? I'm going to say it in my head. Have you remembered? Yes, it's here. It should be and. So we need a d at the end to write that word and. Let's look at the next one. The straw house is temporary. Oh, I like that word temporary. That's an adventurous adjective. And unstable. It is unstable. Oh, my pointer's going everywhere today. Because, it's a good use of the word because. Straw, not strong material. Oh, there's quite a few corrections and editing we can do there. So let's have a look. Look along that first line. Oh, capital letter in the middle of the sentence. We can change that straight away. And another one here. Okay, we don't want to see any capital letters in the middle of words. Okay, or in the middle of a sentence, unless it's a name. It's used for a name. Let's check this sentence. It is unstable because, or remember how we spell because? Big elephants can always understand small elephants. Straw. Straw, look at the correct spelling here, straw. So that one we can correct. You might want to do this as we're going along on a piece of paper because straw, not strong material. That doesn't make sense because straw is not a strong material. Okay, so you might want to pause the video and just make sure you've got the correct sentences here because that will help for the next part. Okay, I've got two other examples here for you to look at. Okay, you will find them under the video as well if you want to print them out or if you want to have more time to look at them. But I've got two key questions here. Can you improve these two pieces of writing? So this is writing number 1 and this is number 2. Would you change any of the words? So I'm not going to go through that with you, but you might want to print that out and have a look at that before you do yours. You might decide actually you're just going to improve these two if there's not much to improve on yours. But remember, no capital letters in the middle of sentences. Oh dear, I've already spotted one. Oh, there's 2 there. Can you spot anything straight away? I am just going to say about this word, we don't start a sentence with and. So let's have a look at this sentence. And it has a tree with some lights on. So instead you could just get rid of and. It has a tree with some lights on. Okay. So have a look at both of these. And as I said, the document is under the video if you want to print it out. So here is my description that I need some help with trying to edit it. So I've written my house. Oh, what's the first problem? Yes, it hasn't got a capital letter. Okay, so that would be my first thing to change. So what you could do when you're editing your work is you could get a different coloured pencil or a different coloured pen. My house is made from plastic. Oh, plastic. There should be a k on the end. Which k do you think it is? Which k do you think it is? My house is made from plastic, colourful Lego bricks. Let's look at the word bricks. B-r-i-c-s. B-r-i-c-s. Now I know that the k sound is made with a curly k and a kicking k for bricks, just like sticks. So I would be correcting that there. The door is red with a number, my pointer in the right place, sorry, with a number 10 on it. That's okay. There are 4 bedrooms, full stop, brilliant. My room, oh, I remember my capital there. My room is the largest room. Oh, let me look. I've got the word rooms, bedrooms here. About how you make that oo sound. My room is the largest room. It is painted bright blue because, so if you haven't used the word because already, that will be a word to try and use when you're editing your writing. Because blue is my favourite colour. In the lounge, there is a gigantic television. So I didn't just use the word big, I used gigantic. Okay, but there's definitely a problem here. Tell me what the problem is. Yes, it's a capital letter in the middle of the sentence. Not in the middle of the sentence, sorry, in the middle of the word. We can't do that. But it is a gigantic television. I like that adjective. In the lounge, there is a gigantic television on the wall. After a full stop, we must have a capital letter. The sofa is very soft. And comfy. Full stop, capital letter. It is made out of black fabric. Black. Okay, I will tell you, black is like brick. It's got the 2 k's, the curly k and the kicking k. Okay, so you can pause the video and you can spend some time looking at my paragraph and my description and how I could edit it. Remember, you can get a different colour pen or pencil and do that with your writing. Okay, so this is where it's your turn. It's your turn to edit and improve your work. There's 6 things I want you to focus on. Making sure you've got finger spaces, number 1. capital letters. Remember, we don't want capital letters in the middle of words or sentences. Letters on the line, that's really important. Let's remember to try and keep our letters sat on the line. It takes time and practice, but have a go, okay? Challenge yourself to have a go at that. Does it make sense? So read it back to yourself. If it doesn't make sense, think about how you're going to make it make sense. Which words might you need to add or take out? Think about your vocabulary. You've got your adjectives. Can you change the word big for a better adjective? Okay, huge, gigantic. And then here is your challenge, number 6. Add some more sentences. Okay, so if I just flip back, here was mine. I added this extra bit here describing the colour of the fabric. You can add a couple more sentences. Okay, and I put down here capital letters, finger spaces, full stops, adjectives, those symbols to remind you as well. Okay, we're really looking forward to seeing your edited work and how you've made sure and gone back and checked for those capital letters. And you might even decide that you might take a couple of sentences and rewrite them again. Have another go at writing them, even if it's just writing them on the line. Okay, make sure you send us some work via email because we're really looking forward to seeing that tomorrow. Okay, have a good weekend and I will see you next week. Okay.